Hi, me again, and you know I like a bit of YouTube, right? So obviously I subscribe to TV Licensing on YouTube, their exclusive channel with TV licensing based content, much like myself, except for they're on a different side of the team, obviously. But I haven't had anything on here for 2 years, right? Where was it? It's down here somewhere, look. 2 years ago. And then 6 days ago, they had a massive dump of content on there. So I thought we could take a look at some of their current propaganda and we'll watch it together, because we have to watch it together, because if I talk about it, that's commentary and it's fair use. They can't give me a copyright strike. Let's have a look at some of these, because they're funny. So as you can see here, it's pretty much the same couple of videos. Ways to pay for your TV license and when do you need a TV license. But they're all with different subtitles. Look, there's Spanish subtitles, Welsh subtitles, Punjabi, it's in sign language, Polish, Romanian. So they're obviously trying to reach some new people out there and give them their propaganda. So let's have a look at when do you need a TV license. And I think we'll go with Romanian subtitles. Let's have a little watch of this together, and I might pause it and rant. We'll see.
We know it's not always easy to understand exactly when you need a TV licence. Hopefully, this explanation will help.
It couldn't be any easier to understand if you need a TV licence or not. She's about to confuse the hell out of people, but I can say it a lot clearer than she'll say it. I don't even know what she's going to say yet, but I guarantee she doesn't say this. If you watch anything as it's being broadcast, or you use BBC iPlayer, you need a TV licence. If you don't do either of those things, no licence is required. Be a very short video. Mind you, it's only 2 minutes. Let's have a look, see what she says.
You need a TV licence to watch BBC programmes on BBC iPlayer, whether that's live, on demand, or on download.
All right, credit where it's due. She did pretty much say what I said. She used more words, which makes things more confusing for people, because not everybody listens to everything today. But credit where it's due.
And you also need to be covered by a TV licence to watch or record programmes as they're being shown on TV or streamed live on an online TV service. And that's not just the BBC, it's all channels and services. So if you're watching cable, satellite, or any other TV services live, then you need a TV licence. That includes services like All 4, Sky Go, Virgin Media, Now TV, BT TV, Apple TV, YouTube, Amazon Prime Video, ITV Hub, Freeview, FreeSat, or YouView. This applies to any device you're using.
Now, she's not being unfactual there. If you watch live broadcasts on any of those things, YouTube's a grey area we'll talk about in a minute. But if you go on the All 4 app and you watch BBC 4, if you go on the All 4 app and you watch Channel 4 live, you would need a licence for that. But you can go on All 4 and enjoy all the catch-up you want. No TV licence required. They do this on purpose. You wouldn't believe the amount of emails I get every week with people saying, you're telling us we can watch All 4 in ITV Hub, but it says there we can't. I said, look, you just got to read the wording. It says live. They do this on purpose. This is on purpose to try and make you think you need a TV licence to watch these things. They don't say it loud and proud. Because why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licences, would they? Right, I'm fed up with that one. Let's have a look. What was the other one? What your TV licence pays for, we'll have a look at, shall we? With Welsh subtitles. Let's have a look.
You probably already know your TV licence fee pays for all the BBC TV programmes. But you might not know about all the other things.
I think this will be a recurring theme that I talk about during this video, is look at the amount of stuff. Look at the amount of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. iPlayer, fair enough. News, sport, Parliament, CBBC, CBeebies, BBC Alba, BBC World News. Why do they need all those things? Why do you need to pay for all those things with your licence fee?
Other things it funds. For a start, there's radio, including 16 national radio stations, 40 local radio stations.
16 national stations and 40 local stations. Let that sink in. The amount of money that must go into that. Each one has to have the studios, all the kit, all the support staff, all the presenters, the music licenses. Think about that. It's wasteful. Bloody BBC.
local radio, plus world service globally.
'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they?
Plus world service globally.  'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'Cause why would they? They wouldn't sell as many licenses, would they? 'C Then there's all the news and general sports coverage. There's coverage of music, whoop, and live global sporting events.
Not many live global sporting events, pretty much just the Olympics. And didn't they balls that up on the last one round as well? I couldn't watch it. It's a shame, really. I like the Olympics.
It also pays for BBC iPlayer, where you can watch programmes live on all BBC channels, or catch up on a year's worth of programmes you might have missed or want to watch again. You can also enjoy a large range of box sets and archive content. And BBC Three with all its original comedy and content, online at bbc.co.uk and on BBC iPlayer.
Why are they advertising BBC Three? You can watch it online with all the content. You, at great expense, you brought BBC Three back to the telly and broadcast networks. You should have just left BBC Three online. I'm sorry. It was such a waste of money, BBC. It should have been left online only. It should have been.
It pays for all the kids' TV programmes.
All those kids' TV programmes that you can only watch online now because they're not going to be broadcasting them anymore.
Interactive web pages and apps, and all of the other BBC apps, including up-to-date sports coverage, the weather app, the news app.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff the BBC are paying for. And there's a lot of stuff and a lot of stuff that could be cut.
BBC Sounds and all the podcasts.
Don't get me started on BBC podcasts. The money they spend making podcasts, and really, who listens to bloody podcasts? The listenership the numbers for it must be so low, and yet the BBC chucks so much money at podcasts. It's mad. Well, there you go. There's all the things that your TV licence fee pays for with Welsh subtitles. So they've dumped loads of these on there. I thought we could have a look at their propaganda. But all that does, it doesn't tell me that you get a lot of value for your TV licence fee. That's not what that tells me. My takeaway from that is the BBC's doing too much. They're doing too much stuff. And you try and do too much, you can't focus on the stuff that is important. They need to cut back on so much of that stuff, don't they, if they want to survive. I mean, 3.2 billion quid a year, and you wonder why they've got a black hole, of 285 million in their funding. They've created it by trying to do too much. They've spread themselves too thin. Concentrate on the core stuff and get rid of half of the bloody nonsense that you do. 16 radio stations and 40 local stations. Unbelievable. All the TV channel stuff they do. Why did they pay to bring BBC Three back? What genius came up with that idea? I have no idea. It's mad, isn't it, the stuff they pay for. So I'll put a link to their YouTube channel below if you want to go over there. Sadly, and I do mean sadly, comments are turned off. But I'm not surprised at that, are you? But if you want to have a look at all this, I'll put a link below. I always put the link below to stuff that I use in these videos. But let me know what you think about it all. And as always, thank you for watching. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because if you do that, hopefully, I'll get to see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.